What's up, guys? It's Rab from LDS Clashers. Tonight I'm bringing you another video in the Attack Strategy series. This is only number 2 for those videos. If you guys like them, we'll keep bringing them to you. Tonight we're going to be discussing the very basics of wall breaker usage in war. So again, this is the very basics. A little bit of tips and tricks here for the people that are getting familiar using like the Go Web strategy or the Go Hogs or the Go Lava strategy. And so what I've got going for you tonight, I've got 2 clips. The first one here is showing you the wonderful wall breaker fail. We've all experienced that and how frustrating and aggravating that can be. And then the second one is one that outlines some of the tips, some of the tricks that you can use to be successful in your raids. What we got going on here, we've got this first attacker. He's going to be bringing with him 2 golems, and he's going to drop them in right here. And those 2 golems are then going to come in and draw fire from the mortars and the cannon. He then proceeds to drop a couple of wall breakers in, and those wall breakers are going to be hit by the mortars. So typical wall breaker fail. He's got right now. He's got his clan castle. He's pulled up here, and he's killing it with poison and the wizard spell. Typical pull there. Great job with that. So let's watch and see what happens here. Watch this kind of play out. Turn that volume down. We see the golems come in, and once again those mortars are right on him. The cannons are on him. A couple of wizards up here still clearing some trash buildings. Pika's coming in. Here comes the wall breaker. You notice that it gets smashed right there by that mortar. So we'll go ahead and we'll send in a couple more wall breakers, and once again, boom, they get smashed by the mortars. So what we need to do is we need to then clear out some of these buildings. See the wizards doing that, the Pikas do that, and as soon as that happens, we're going to drop us a haste spell to kind of facilitate some of that, and one more wall breaker. Maybe it can get in with that haste spell, but because there's 2 mortars firing here, it doesn't get in, and so we're left with a wall there that is halfway beaten in by these golems, and we drop a Pika, and he's going to obviously break the rest of the way through that wall and get inside there where we need to go. It's a good thing we have a little bit longer clock nowadays. Helps us deal with some of this little bit of lag time here. But let's go ahead and we'll check out this next raid. Okay, now this attacker is going to do things a little bit differently. This attacker once again has 2 golems. There's one here and the one in their clan castle, and they're going to be bringing in one on this corner here, and then another one from the top. Okay, now what that's going to do is it's going to again draw the attention of these defenses, even the wizard tower and this mortar. But it's going to split that attention to these corners, leaving this space right here open for a wall breaker. Okay, so you can trickle in a couple wall breakers here, and you're good to go. The one thing that this attacker does that I would suggest doing a little bit differently is they go ahead and they bring in 3 wall breakers, and they send them all at once. If you send them all at once, and there's a giant bomb right here, boom, you just lost all of your wall breakers. So if you would send one in and then the others, you have a lot better chance of getting through that wall. Now, luckily for this attacker, fortunate for this attacker, there was not a giant bomb there, and so we don't have to worry about that this time. They also did send them in from here in between the mine and this builder hut, so they were successful. And so let's watch this one play out and see how this is different here. Okay, so again, one golem comes down, second golem comes down. You'll notice that they've got all of those defenses firing away at them. So there's a mortar here on this golem. The wizard tower is picking up on this golem right here. Cannons on this one, archer towers on this one. This attacker's going to lay down some wizards, cut the funnel to make sure that the barbarian king and archer queen go into where they're supposed to go. There go the... Sorry about that. Here come the wall breakers in. Boom. Now that only took 2 wall breakers to get through, and there's an extra one coming in here. Now, sometimes there's some traps and other things, and that wall breaker can spring those. But we see the clan castle coming out, and those golems rerouting to go inside there and get right in where all the yummy, good juiciness is. And so that's it, guys. You want a wall breaker to be a little more successful, you want to split the attention of the defenses around that area and sneak them in between And you'll notice they're just like with the case with this attack right here. Those golems then, as soon as that's opened up, they're going to reroute anyway, and so they don't have to be exactly where you want them to go. The wall breakers need to go where you want the golems to go, or the giants, or whatever it is you're using as tanks. So I hope that was a good help for you guys, beneficial, and we'll see you guys next time. Clash on.